Hey there everybody, Kopika here. Welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts 2. In the last episode, we managed to complete the most boring side mission in the entire game, which was essentially the Hades Cup. And now in this episode, we're going to take on what's actually more favorable, the Data Organization. You may have noticed that I'm level 89. Well, I actually managed to go out of my way to get a few preparations. First off, we got elixirs. We also completed the final puzzle. The final puzzle ends up giving you a recipe for a draw ring. I end up synthesizing a draw ring and also end up resynthesizing a draw ring to upgrade it to a lucky ring. Having the lucky ring allows me to get another lucky. So that's essentially, we got 4 totals of luckies. And if you want to also count another lucky with your dry form, limit form, then hey, go nuts. But no, I essentially utilize all the luckies that we've had to essentially get what we need. And oh boy, was it worth it? Yes, it really was, because it allowed me to gain some ethers. I might end up going out of my way to get more ethers, but we'll see. Now, the reason as to why we needed ethers is because most of the bosses, well, elixirs, not ethers, duh. Now, the reason as to why we went out of our way to get elixirs is because some of the bosses, we are going to essentially be utilizing magic a lot. And considering the fact of how this game kind of rolls, you kind of need the magic. Another thing I've always said before, you always want to utilize the magic before, you want to utilize the ether before your magic gauge drains. And that's it. Unfortunately, since I had to go to Timeless River, the cutscene will not play. But don't worry. That's what the other save file is for. That cutscene, that will be the thing where we utilize the cutscene. Anyways, we have 13 wonderful fights here. 13 wonderful, magnificent fights. Wow, not gonna lie, really love how they changed this in another game. But anyways, we're going to go from 13 to 1. Because if we go from 1 to 13, that's gonna be anticlimactic as hell. So the first one we're going to fight is Roxas. Now, interestingly enough, there is a cheese strategy that you can do. I'm not going to do it because it's really boring, especially if you're doing it to this version of the fight. Trust me. The cheese strat, I don't know who made the cheese strat, but I saw it on one video. But the cheese strat is that if you end up taking his Keyblades, which was something I was trying to showcase, couldn't showcase it for the life of me, you can go ahead and end up quick running, and that's pretty much it. Like, you could just quick run. Now, the major problem with these fights is that they are what you already see, and that's kind of the common problem. You know what? Let me show you what I mean by the cheese strat. And why I kind of feel that it's really friggin' hilarious and also very funny. So what you want to do is you want the end to show up. After that, you kind of want to also end up like blocking Roxas, because he will end up trying to get you. So then what you want to do is you want to do this. This is a strategy that is allowed in this game. It's kind of funny, and his revenge value will never go up. I'm being totally serious. Like, this is it. This is the fight. And yeah, but I'm not gonna do that because that's actually really boring to watch. Like, that's really boring to watch. So yeah, if you have trouble with some of these fights, you can do that. So for this fight, that's different. This light show that Rox is about to do is a lot faster, so you are recommended. You do need glide for this. You will not be able to dodge this effectively. You might be able to dodge it effectively with quick run fully powered, but I'm not entirely sure. Zoop. Okay, that was dumb. No, get back, you demon. Alright, so I was debating if I actually really wanted to talk in these, but, I mean, it's whatever, I guess. I kind of don't really think that I actually could do any sort of justice and commentary for these parts, to be real. But, I will try my best. Like, that's really all I can really say, is that I would try my best. You know, until Roxas kind of just, like, murders me for funsies. But that's fine, I guess. Well, that's fine. Unfortunately, I will have to get out of my drive form. Come on, Roxas! Let us dance! Also, having second chance and once more does end up helping out a great deal in these fights, for obvious reasons. Also, very random. Huh. Sometimes I can actually get him in there, and sometimes I can't. Okay, and now he's just... Now he's just cheating. He's about to go all Mega Mac. Just gonna just do this a little bit. Just soften you up, my dude. Okay, so the reason as to why I pause is mainly it's a pause buffer, essentially. There are some fights that you kind of want to end up pause buffering, and this is kind of how the fight should have been, but my stupid behind sucks at, you know, everything that I just couldn't do it for whatever reason, and I am very bad at video games. Like, I'm really, really bad. Anyways, Roxas done. Booyah! Wow, that was clean. It's like, wow, that was actually clean. Jesus. That was pretty good. Not gonna lie. That was actually pretty good. I thought that was actually gonna be bad, and I only used one potion out of that. You can grind all of these dudes for synthesis items. I kind of recommend it if you want to. It's really up to you if you want to. Luckily enough, Roxas and Axel are the only two fights that you will be fighting alone. You won't be... Well, okay. Roxas, Axel, and Xemnas for the first half. Yeah, that's right. You have to fight both halves. And also Luxor. Duh. Is that all of them? Is that all the one that you fight by yourself? I mean, to be fair, Marluxia, you technically fight by yourself. Let's be real. No one, you really don't end up fighting him with anybody else. All right. That's 13, and that is 11. That is not 12. Is 12 over here? Is she really 12? Huh. I didn't think she was 12. I guess she is 12. Anyways, it's time to face against Larxene and her ridiculous fast nymph abilities. She's super quick, super fast, and hurts a lot more. And her electric DM attack is a lot faster, unlike before. She will still start at the gate the same way as she started out before, which would be not doing electric charge. She kind of will end up doing something different. Beforehand, she will crazily keep zapping you until the cows come home, because that's just how she rolls, yo. It's, okay, cool. So that was terrible. Anyways, she will immediately use her DM. So the first thing you want to do is you want to kind of like protect yourself, because protecting yourself is pretty nice, you know, as I'm not really doing such a good job with that. All right. I need to like, okay. Well, first off, that was just bad in general because that sucked. So we're going to go back and not go to there. I kind of keep forgetting that they actually put the checkpoint there. So, unfortunately, you know, it's not like Kingdom Hearts. It's not like the future Kingdom Hearts games where they kind of just, you know, start you out. Stop, Larxene. Jesus. Whoa, okay. Calm down, girl. Calm down. Ain't that serious. Sora's just trying to get that. Sora's just trying to get that damage. He's trying to get that damage. He's trying. You need to step. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, okay, you're just doing that. That's fine. Yep. Come on. We're hitting things. We're hitting stuff. We're doing it. Okay, I don't know what was that. You kind of sucked at that, but that's fine. Ooh, you doing that move. Gotcha. You know, I wish this was a lot more effective. She does a lot of lightning attacks. Like, that's essentially her entire shtick in this entire fight. She does not do anything remotely different at all. Step! Booyah! Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. If you can end up managing to get both of her clones, you can do a lot of damage. That's not going to happen for us because I suck at video games. Zumba! Cool. Almost got killed there. But I managed to pull it through somehow. I need to use... Okay. Come on. And, this is not how you're supposed to actually do this fight, but that's okay. Cause thank you, Doland. Okay, you're doing this again. Alright. You're gonna about to do your thing. Okay, what are you doing, Dan? Okay, you're coming down. You're coming down with the lightning. You're coming down with the lightning. Come on, dodge it. Get her. Get her. All right, there we go. All right. You know, I was very debating on if I actually wanted to commentate over this. I still am, to be honest, because this is kind of a bit me just not saying much of anything. But that's fine. And then she immediately goes off with that. Then we get her. We miss. That's fine. Okay, whatever, you're done. I don't even know. It's like I don't even know. Effectively, to be able to beat Larxene a little bit better is that you can end up utilizing Genie to be able to try to trap both her and her clone at the same time. But I'm not good at the game to do that, so like I said, don't really expect expert level Tease in these fights. All right, next one is her boyfriend, Marluxia. Well, hey, I'm not wrong. That's essentially what Marluxia is to her. Anyways, just like in the previous fight, he will end up using Doom. Except there's a difference. There's like a little bit of a slight difference with this fight. Unlike in the other fights, you will get the counter restored back to maximum. Yeah, that's not happening here. That's not really happening at all. He ends up immediately starting with his damaging moves immediately. He's not going to really stop with that. He's kind of annoying. He's kind of a douche. He's going to shoot him with ice. Yeah, that's right. Keep being silly. Anyways, Marluxia has a crap ton of health just like in the other fight. The only difference is that, you know, like I said before, you cannot restore the counter. You cannot restore the counter normally anymore because of the way how this fight is. You can, the counter starts to mitigate after a while, so you do want to be careful for that. I kind of just recommend just doing actual damage to you. If you are doing this at level 1, I pray for your soul. If you're doing this at level 99, I kind of still pray for your soul because there's a chance that you can end up getting hit a lot. And that's obviously something you don't want to do. Okay, well, but you've already seen the fight of Marluxia already. Like, you've already seen how this fight goes. It's literally the same thing. It's one-to-one the same exact thing as you've seen before. Unfortunately. But, what are you gonna do? Boop! Alright. What are you doing? Aw, man, I should have gone with the friggin' fire spam, but that's fine. In all honesty, you know, we can still get him. Luckily enough, this fight is only going fast because of the fact that, it's, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's literally, like, the fight is going a lot faster because of the fact that it's not the same exact, we can do more damage. That's what I'm trying to say. We can do more damage. That's what I wanted to say. Holy crap. I cannot speak when it comes to these fights. Jesus. I'm not doing this when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm sorry. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm not going to really do this because of the fact that the way how, well, for one, those fights are a lot harder. and I kind of need my undivided attention. And I can't really get my undivided attention if I'm getting my ass beat. I really need to go ahead and end up setting up my hot bars a lot better next time, because I could be literally getting like a lot of free damage from him, but I was being very stupid. I apologize. Oh, we're in this phase. So for this phase, I kind of did this wrong. You are supposed to just keep running around and you can dodge it a lot better, but in reality, I was being stupid. Like, you can dodge that normally, but I'm just dumb. Nope. And we're doing this again. Okay. Kingdom Hearts 2, ladies and gentlemen, where your fights are exactly what you think they are. Luckily enough, I end up getting a bit... Okay, well, I spoke too soon. Woo! Luckily enough, you can dodge this by just doing that. He's about to end up doing it again. I'm going to just let him have his fun here. Because if I... Can you stop? Can you stop? Can you stop? Just get up. You know what? Alright. You done? You done being fancy? Oh, wow. I forgot you actually can combine these two. That's kind of disgustingly dangerous. Ah, never mind. It's still the same thing. And reflect, reflect, reflect. Hope to God you have one last reflector, or else you are kind of screwed. Zoop. Stop, please. You are being absolute trash. Alright, we're doing this again. This attack is a lot more dangerous in future installments. Then again, to be fair, what's not dangerous in future installments? Let's be real. I kind of wish that they kind of did end up playing Marluxia's actual theme, but what are you gonna do? Zoop. Can you stop doing it, stinking petal blossoms? Luckily enough, I think. Well, actually, no. I think they all probably have like the maximum HP, like if they were like a real super boss. Like most of the fights, they always end up having like the max HP. Okay, well. Next combo damage, he should be dead. This is also the main reason as to why you also want combination boost and aerial boost, is mainly because of the fact that if you don't, these fights take a long ass time to beat. Unless, you know, you're me. Oh my god, we're doing this again. Luckily enough, this is a very self-explanatory attack. Die. Oh my god. Okay, that was actually funny. It's like, this is a self-explanatory attack. Now die. You played the game quite well. You're not Luxord. It doesn't matter. I can still say it too. And we got another Lost Illusion. This is kind of where you get most of your synthesis items for like the Lost Illusion, the Manifest Illusion, all that jazz. It's all kinds of stupid. Anyways, we will take on one more, and then we'll call it a part. Because I actually do not want these to be long. I kind of want to separate them, you know? So, you know, let's go ahead and get ready for Luxord. Now the game is still the same. This time he actually does not turn you into a card right off the bat. But the other difference is that if you do not complete his game, you will die. And I'm being totally serious with that. If you do not end up completing his game, you will end up dead. Also, yeah, you can end up blocking that attack. You can end up playing the game if you wish, but you don't really have to. Also, holy crap, that did a crap ton of damage. I actually did not know that did a lot of damage. Hey! I mean, mind you, the cards don't do a lot of damage, but they are kind of freaking annoying, so you might as well just flip them over. He will always end up literally doing cards, like, right after. So, you know, you just be careful for that. And that's really all I can really say about him. Luxord is not bad. He's literally the same exact fight as you fought before. The only difference is that all of his gimmicks are just faster. That's it. Like, he's literally one-to-one the same fight. And if you don't complete his game, what ends up happening is that he will recover all of his HP. So that's another thing you kind of want to be mindful of, is that if you don't do his final game, which you can avoid, you can actually avoid that if you end up doing the right combination of attacks. You can end up skipping that phase entirely. I don't know how to do that. That ain't gonna happen. And yeah, you guys already know how that is. All I can tell you is that there is a way to skip it. I just don't know how. There is a way. But yeah, Luxord, pretty good. Pretty samey fight. Nothing different out of the ordinary. That attack hurts like balls. I don't want to end up flipping these cards because apparently they now contain bombs. And I still don't want to play his ridiculous game, even though we can end up draining a lot of his HP in doing so. But there's no point in doing that because, well, there's really no point in doing that. Like, there's literally no damn point. Stop it, Luxord. You're being annoying. Shaboo-boo. Okay, that's how I can be able to end up defending myself from that. I'm a stupid. And also don't really know how to play Kingdom Hearts, apparently. Even though I like this series to death, I don't really try to end up mastering the... that's a lie. I kind of do try my best to master at least some bits here and there. I can say I'm doing a little bit good, not too bad. I could be doing a little bit better. We're actually getting to the final portion of this fight where he will end up doing his Royal Flush, and I'm gonna tell you that now the time for that is a lot faster than you think. Like, it's a lot faster than how it was. It's a little bit faster, so you do have to end up getting it correctly, or else you will die. But then again, you will die in everything. That's my last. Hey, he will taunt you. He will taunt you. No. I keep telling you, I'm going to play the game quite well. Actually, I don't really want to utilize, okay, I don't know what the hell I was doing with that. Zuba! No. Are we at the final phase yet? Okay. Well, that answered my question. So, we're still going to avoid this the same exact way as before. By flying all the way up here, because apparently that's a thing you can do. You can end up getting up here, though, so you want to be careful. But it's just hilarious that you can dodge it. Alright, so for this section, you want to be super fast. If you're badass enough, you can technically just skip this as a whole. And goodbye. It's like, I don't really care, okay? I don't feel... There are many other people that can do that without literally pause buffering. But I don't care. Because, like I said, he gets his health back if you don't complete it. And I'm not dealing with that BS again. Alright, that is the end of 4 members of the organization. We will be taking on the next 4, which will be Demix, Syax, Axel, and Zexion. And then after that, we'll take on the other 4, which will be Luxius, Zaldin, Vexen, and Zigbar. And obviously the last one will be not only Xemnas and Xemnas 2, but it'll also be one more boss that we'll be facing against. So yes, I have been figuring out how I want to end this series on a good note. Don't worry, the Gummy Ship sections are bonus videos, so don't worry about that. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode where we take on the other 4 organization members. See yas!